You know the disruption these strikes will cause in the run-up to Christmas. Why have your members voted for industrial action?
Well, they voted for strike action because they're facing the biggest assault on their pay, jobs, terms and conditions in the history of Royal Mail. The company imposed a 2% increase when they made record profits of 758 million last year. And what the company now want to do is manage out the existing employees out of the business as cheaply as they can. And they want to replace them with new workers based on a 20% less pay and a 3-hour increase in the working week. For public and the businesses, what that would also mean is destroying the special relationship that postal workers have with the sort of customers that were in your package earlier on, Jessica and the bakery. It means the end of daily deliveries, and it means hiving the parcels off into a separate company where they'll also want to bring in self-employed parcel drivers, replacing our members delivering the parcels that your viewers want to receive from postal workers. So it's a really, really difficult dispute. It's not about modernisation. In fact, it's insulting the intelligence of all postal workers, and I think the public and businesses, to suggest it's anything other than an asset stripping business plan and a levelling down agenda. And frankly, we're not going to support that.
I do want to put the other side to you. Of course, we don't have Royal Mail here to put that side, but they say they're losing £1 million a day. Mr. Thompson, who's the chief executive, has said, I'm ready to talk about pay and change at any time, but it has to be both. He says we have to talk about reforms as well. So what will it take for you to call off the strikes and to come to an agreement? Because he's saying that you won't accept change.
Well, first of all, that is a complete lie. Mr. Thompson knows that. I was with Mr. Thompson yesterday and the day before in talks. So, I don't know why he's saying that to you. We actually had an agreement that was the boldest, most radical agreement on change that was signed by Mr. Thompson and the chairman of the company, Keith Williams, only 18 months ago. It was that agreement that was introduced and the changes that came from that during the pandemic that allowed Royal Mail to record their highest ever level of profits. Turning to your losing £1 million a day, well, I think if that's true, that since April, when they walked away from our agreement, that the company's now losing £1 million a day, we want to see the actual facts of that. But if that's true, they should be sacked for gross mismanagement, because what they've done is stalled the change programme in favour of this new asset stripping, levelling down business plan. And, there's no other way of saying this. This will destroy Royal Mail as you know it today. It will also be about sort of stripping back on all the decent jobs that we fought for years and years. And these are good people. Our members have voted, 98% in favour of strike action on a massive turnout of 77%. The support is rock solid up and down the country. We're the ones that are actually defending the services, and people like Simon Thompson and the board are out to destroy it and make more money and more profit for themselves and their shareholders.